Hello.
Cameron. Right. This is Camo's IS200, as you probably guessed. Have we decided on a name for that colour of the wheels? The effects of a curry. Camo's car is kind of at the stage where it could be done with getting reshelled. Lots of good parts on it, money been spent, however the chassis is starting to...
Well, I can show you quickly. Here, nosy and there. Stuff like that. The other side's not there. Not my own shop. And then that's been welded in, but it's just already coming back. And the sills are the same.
Sills are going.
Yeah, well, they've just been not like welded properly, or it's not being cleaned properly, so all the rust is just coming back
through, yeah.
inside. And that's all been
Molested.
made because that was all just corroded away. As you can tell,
It's not the worst.
it's not the worst, but
Fresh start would be better. So, as we went, what night was it again? Wednesday night?
yeah,
Wednesday night, we took the disco with the trailer, the old reliable, up to Keith, picked up this bad boy.
It's better spec, it's got a sunroof, which I've always wanted. Not gonna lie. But it's just been kind of molested, shall we say.
I wouldn't go as far to say it's that bad.
Look at the wing mirror. Like that's somebody sat with a butane torch and just going.
Yeah, okay, I never noticed that when we picked it up.
Yeah, never tried. There's a weird tape mark or a line there, and then what oddly looks like filler. It's not been welded properly.
It's got some very questionable stickers.
Yeah. JDM anime stickers, yo. Like,
I mean,
I appreciate that one.
I'm more concerned about the Donny Dyer.
Kind of gangster. There's a plate that's been half welded, and it's just loose.
Yeah, it's just sort of been tacked over the face of it. Going by the video you sent me.
I wouldn't even call it tacked. Like, it looks like a gasless welder that's been turned like half on and off while he's doing it, and then all this.
You can see the step.
Yep.
Where the original sill meets the new professionally installed one.
Yeah. Underneath wise, it's not. Also, the subframe is rotten.
Well,
Like
your
this.
subframe's brand new, basically.
Yeah. My one's been sandblasted.
Well-
Yeah, it has like some little shit bits, not as bad as the other one. Yeah, the other side's not like the best, but definitely a whole lot better than my one.
Yeah.
I'm very much on the fence of what to do with it. Like overall, it's a lot cleaner, like just in general. But I don't know whether I should spend time and money underneath it. Like a lot of stuff I can just swap.
From your car straight over.
Full rear end. Other bits and pieces.
I think good old Ross Bain will appreciate that. The infamous 1GFE. All that 153 brake horsepower for a 2 litre straight six.
Goodbye. Love displacement. The battery's just dead. You jump start and starts and drives. Doesn't miss a beat. But like overall, it's apart from the sills, it doesn't look like it's been that molested.
Put some miles on it.
116.
Nothing.
So not that much. No, it's got no breakthrough because there was a burst brake pipe.
Oh, it's got the Cobra. It's got a Cobra,
That's what I was thinking about.
basically a catback.
Yeah, well, it's got the centre pipe and back.
That'll be a nice improvement to your one.
To be fair, it does actually sound like
Yeah. I always thought the Cobra sounded decent.
sounds nice. I don't know what it's like on full chat, but it might be a little bit too loud. Maybe
drift car.
Is that?
If it was me, I would probably just merge the two.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
And keep whatever you don't use as spares. Spare engine, spare box, spare diff, another spare diff.
Because to be honest, I'd probably keep engine and gearbox in this one, and just take the rear end out of the black one.
There's no point swapping them if you don't need to.
Well, see what it's like.
Makes me want another IS200.
I knew it would.
But
I don't think it's
I am going to try and stick to 3 cars.
MX5s, yes.
Yeah, MX5, LS400, and a disco that always needs something.
Oil. Always easy.
Always needs oil. That reminds me, I should probably check it. I haven't checked it since we topped up. From the 3rd time changing the sump gasket.
I did start spraying.
Quite a nice night.
It was not that cold, to be fair. I can't even see.
Flip her over. Yeah, it's a full.
Just a wee bit you passed through, but
Be alright. If it runs away, it's doing me a favour, probably. Yeah, a couple of folk were asking how I went about wiring in the winch. So, on the dash, I think it was from Bearmac, I have a wee switch. It replaced the air suspension button to raise it up like a couple inches. It isn't quite the same colour, you can tell. It's more of like a grey. I think that's the colour that matches the pre-facelift interior. The facelift interior, if I remember correct. What I read anyway was that the facelift interior is darker and more black. So you hit that switch, which then triggers probably the loudest relay I've ever heard, which is here. Which then, big ass fuse. I think it says like 600 amp. I can't remember what size of fuse it is.
it'll probably be 60.
It's a fucking massive fuse, either way. No, 500. Massive 500 amp fuse. Probably not going to get this back on now. Oh, there we go. And then cables are fed down through here, through a wee hole, to the winch. Bingo. The only thing I dislike is that I can't really get to the clutch lever, but can live with that. So yeah, nothing too exciting.
You've crashed! There's been a collision! You can save Dode the hassle, just push this out the middle of the field. Right, Dode's late, as always, so we need something out of this car, put in this car. It's like a trial fix process. And we think that Dode won't have locked his car, so we're about to find out. Yeah, it's open.
Jesus, man.
What do I need to see around that side?
I'll have a look at the window equipment.
Should ticked.
No, it's not ticked. It doesn't. There it goes, look. That's it.
Compared to flush. Right, how'd you pop the bonnet on one of these? Oh yeah. Boom, we're in. Alright, so Dode, if you're looking for your 13mm socket, it's here on top of your valve cover. This is what we're here for. Calum's car, as I don't know if we've actually shown this on the channel, the running issue, have we? Calum's car runs like a bag of dookie. Yeah, go try start it. No, but it's cold, so the chances are it's going to start, because it likes to start when it's cold, it doesn't like to start when it's warm. True. It has also sat here for like 2 weeks crying. Equal. What a piece of shit.
The problem is now we can't. We need to wait until it won't start to try that in. Just go for a rasp round Blomedy, get it warm or something. Rather frustratingly, it's actually running better than it's run in a long time right now. So maybe all it needed was a 2-week hiatus from Calum. What, did it just die? Ah. Aha! Right, stop. It's fucked. £500 right now. Get Connor on the phone. He'll be here with his trailer and 40 quid before you know it.
I gave it one really short blip of the throttle and then it died.
Right, so.
There we go.
This is the issue we were looking for. So our theory is of simple things to try are we've done new spark plugs because the old ones were covered in oil. New HT leads because the old ones were fucked. We're getting a really weird earth continuity from block to like a solid chassis earth. But next we're going to try changing the igniter from there to this one because apparently this car runs like despite its appearance. check the wheel nuts. If Dode was a car, right, that car is Dode.
Yeah. yeah, right.
Right.
Exactly. So we've just swapped the igniter unit.
From one that apparently runs.
Yep. So we'll try it. Fingers crossed.
No. You know, it would have been too simple that I just fixed it. Then this video would have had no content.
You're right.
You know? So, what's next, Camo the mechanic?
Oh, there's that PPF. The earth on the PPF.
True. Check you with your fancy new BCs doing in there, man.
They are good.
Driftwork 0% finance. Buy now. They're actually 15% off right now. Just saying.
Some get bags.
25% off airlift. Do it.
Problem is, airlift starts off like 25% more expensive than everything else.
That's true.
But
Imagine how cool
So you're telling me that I
airlift
could have
would
got
be.
air for my MX5
yeah, no, he's big
for the same price.
so he doesn't need.
He doesn't need air. Sam's building a drift car now.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So he needs coils. And
BC coils, 15% off.
I think before we start fucking about with PPF earths and stuff, first thing we should try swapping when we get it inside is the coil pack thing. I can't believe I just missed that.
Right, go.
Dode has just done the most Dode thing that anybody's ever done and crashed one of his cars into his second car.
This is a midget hand job.
Yeah, it's somebody with tiny woman hands. Quite big kid. George has just crashed one of his cars into the other one. I don't actually think you damaged anything, which is astonishing. Like, there's not a mark on anything. I can't even see where you touched it. Dude, what the fuck has happened here? This is not a minor mishap. There's 5 litres of oil on the floor. I'll tell you one thing, right? Dode's good for, and that's a rare collection of torches. The greatest feature of any surf is the back window. Calum's pooping himself, much like the last video. Any words for the camera?
My car is responsible for that, man.
Yeah, the smartest man in Northfield is currently responsible for your MX5. Oh, he's gonna scrape! No, he's not, because his car's not low. Is anyone else impressed by how well behaved Dode's been?
For the first time ever, yeah.
I've never seen Dode do anything like this before. Sensible,
Sensible and slow and calm.
grown up.
Right on the brake calm.
Man, you don't think he's been riding the brakes all the way around? As you can see, helpful, useful job. Right, Calum, what the fuck is just happening? Dode tried to mangy the straight. He's mangied straight into his own shed.
I think I could get around with it when doing a burnout.
No, you're not doing burnouts. Dode doesn't really care though because it's a drift car.
As you
I was like, no, don't go straight back. Proceeds to go straight back.
Straight back.
Full send. Dode will have that sorted in a matter of seconds using his rattle cans. The wing actually took that a lot better than I expected.
Yeah, definitely.
The door is a little bit fucked. Like the shed door. Oh my god. Full resprays at Dode Riley Automotive. Oh. Just wait to find another random black can of spray paint. I'd like to add, he's in no way just doing this because the camera's on. This is standard procedure.
You don't want to buff that down for a stop? Fuck that. Like, would you knew it was there? No.
Cam, you know we would help you with this engine. What is that, a 1.5 Yaris engine? This man has got the strength of 12 oxes.
It's a big load, like. Big load.
On a bad day. What did they go?
What's that, Connor?
A coil pack. For a 1.6.
For a B61P!
Need quite a BB for the weekend.
Because amazingly, this MX5 with its rattle canned wing and the word "ditches" spray painted in the boot runs beautifully. And this one, which is probably one of the cleanest MX5s I know of,
Which has got
doesn't run.
Oh yeah.
Hey Cam,
Hey, yeah.
what are you doing?
In and earth. Contact points.
Was it pretty grotty?
Horrendous. But we're just trying to eliminate out simple stuff.
I like the simplest stuff.
1, 2, 3, firing order.
Oh shit.
I think we told you that last time, Colin.
Remember that because not remember your leads were Google it. Your leads were in the wrong way.
I've been in two minds about filming in this shed because it's a bit like a scrapyard. 10-inch tax day. By the way, if anybody's wondering, a piece of porcelain from a spark plug will in fact break a window, as we can see here. So we're trying some basic stuff first. Cleaning the earths. We've tried the igniter pack chip thing. We're changing the coil pack to one that we know works. And we're going to change the PPF earth because the PPF earth on this one is questionable.
I'd say non-existent to be fair.
Non-existent, but we've got some nice new earths that I made for this thing that'll do just beautifully. So we've taken George's coil pack from George's car and put it in Calum's car to see if that makes it run.
So he's missing like the...
Is it different?
No, I think he's just missing the actual like cover for the pins.
It's in there, look.
Oh, right.
That's why.
I understand now.
So that needs to come out.
Transfer.
What's the issue?
I was just looking at it going, there's an orange bit in this pluggy, like. But it's still in there.
Stuck inside there. Oh.
As that one's there.
Oh, get the long nosers.
Long nose pliers, dude, aye!
Yes.
Is it a rolling shell, dude? No.
I think you want to root them.
It was so funny, that.
It's another one where Sam wanted to kill you and your auntie wanted to kill you.
Yeah.
My auntie would have killed me.
Most of Aberdeen wanted to kill you.
Everybody in the family wants to kill me.
Back in a row, you know
So Cam, what have we been doing here?
Cleaning up surfaces there and the actual cable itself. And just down there as well. You see it's all shiny.
Ah, yes.
But yeah, just eliminating simple stuff like that.
Minging earths.
Earth.
Fingers crossed.
Coil pack maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we'll soon see.
Dude, nothing you do anymore surprises me. But we've decided to pull the roof off so that we can get into the metal panel that covers the fuel pump at the back. And we're going to try to put a direct earth for the fuel pump so that we can, well, we'll check and see the fuel pump's getting power. If it is getting power, check that it's got a decent, strong earth. I don't know what these things are like, but I know that the S-bodies are infamous for actually burning their fuel pump wiring out, and you just wire them directly to a relay using the original wiring as like a switch wire instead. But We'll try a solid earth and we'll try checking for power there first, because it's not getting fuel, contrary to what we actually thought. So
Also, disclaimer, this was happening before we fitted the roll cage.
yeah, the roll cage hasn't caused this issue. This has been happening for a minty like. Oh man, check my wee tripod being a tripod.
Yeah, say one thing. That thing's out here, hold it.
No, that's the first time in this video you said, I'll tell you one thing.
You got me.
Did you put the fuel line back on, Connor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah.
No, me. I remember watching when we were Kaizen and Calum doing this by himself. You took the hard top off by yourself, and I was like, yeah, who are?
Aye, that's exactly that.
Go shut Dode's bonnet, and we'll sit this roof on top of Dode's roof.
What can you paint
If I scratch it, it'll just raffle can it anyway, so.
To be fair, should we be able to just flip it out the back, the 10 mils, flip the carpet up, should get it about here.
Man, look at how professionally cut carpet. Did you get something like a tailor to do that?
I did, yeah.
Alan, this is making me feel unwell. Using a walking gun.
It is quite good to know that we're not taking this fucking cage again.
Fucking right. Right, Carl, I've got the nuts for your carpet in my pocket, because I don't want to sit them down on the floor, because the will
That's probably a good idea.
they'll be sucked into the black hole that is Dode's life. I Calm, I'm getting like borderline PTSD here.
I
From
hate seeing this car without the carpet,
the
and without
cage.
the roof, because it just makes me think of how miserable it was trying to fit that cage.
Check out, look it up for a job though, Dode, man.
Oh mate, that is pristine.
That's
It looks OEM.
Tell me you've ever seen a tidier cage and stuff. Go on, I dare
I
you.
love that edges.
That's fucking money, that thing. Yeah, you boys.
That's why it
You've
took,
done a
that's why it
cracking
took us
job.
like 3.5 evenings to do. Plus we were also filming for the first video and that was a learning experience.
You can tell that Sandberry was involved,
Aye.
just by smelling it.
It smells like timber. It's weird filming a video without Sam being in it.
It is actually. I feel
Miss you,
I feel a
Sam.
bit lost.
Tell Sam you miss him.
Sam, we miss you.
Bit of screwdriver in.
Oh, that's the part of the big sheet.
No.
So we're going to be checking for power and ground
Right
at
at
the
the pump.
fuel pump. And I'm just saying that that's probably the power and ground for the pump. And that'll be for the sender unit.
Oh, yes.
I think.
So I'd say it's a pretty educated guess, like.
Yeah.
You're educated.
You're edgy, bro.
So educated. A prime example of educated and non.
Barely finished school, man.
So it's decided to just burst into life. We now know that we're getting power at the pump. The right power at the pump. That's what it did this morning. We started it this morning and it ran sweet as a nut, and then randomly you revved it and it just died.
You left it idle and it died.
No, we left it idle for a wee minute and then Callum just gave it a wee blip, and when it came down it just died. I'm gonna go and open this door before we all die of carbon monoxide poisoning. Man, this place is like a health and safety hazard. I know it's like...
Right, go just flip the throttle. Well, that just fucking like melted that fucking thing.
Yeah, good.
Flip the throttle.
What did it? Oh, it must have touched the body, did it? Yeah.
Just touch there.
smells fine, aren't they?
No, she's definitely getting volts to the pump.
Remember we were talking, we were talking about, we were talking about doing a light bulb test, check for load. Aye, we don't need to now because that fucking welding wire was glowing. Cunt's got amperage, like.
No, it's 13 point something.
Yeah.
I want to see if it did.
13.4.
Oh, right, when he throttled it. What would that be then? TPS or something?
Something like that. That's why
It's fucking annoying though, because when it runs like this and it's perfect.
You shouldn't need throttle to start.
No. You didn't throttle it to start it though, did you?
No. You shouldn't need throttle to start these things.
Go and just give it a wee blip and see, just let it like do what it wants to do. I know we'd be clutching at straws, but I don't want to just say it was like a fucking dodgy connection at the pump or something stupid like that. And us dicking about with it's plugged in properly.
The only thing I've done as well is wiggled the ECU connections.
Yeah, everything's gotten a good move about.
Car was off, cleaned them out, looked at it, they looked alright, put them back in.
I think you should take it for a drive. Worst case scenario, it dies and you've got to get flat towed by the surf back again. But as we've seen, Dode, or actually the disco's here now, so Connor could tow you back. Because like it's idling bonny as fuck now. Go for it. Camo, I hope I got you nearly setting Calum's car on fire on video.
You mean my hands?
There's only one way to find out if it's fixed, like. Name the
shed.
Name the shed.
Aye, okay, Mr. Keybag.
I was outside the shed, but
That's probably worse that it's outside the shed. There's no dipping at all. You did say as well that you thought cylinder 3, was it when you were checking for spark, was weak, wasn't it?
yeah, but that could have easily been the plug.
Yeah, it could have been I know it could have been anything, but he's now got new plugs, new leads, and a different coil pack. So Dode's going to chuck Calum's coil pack into this thing and see if the problem follows it.
Well, the resistance when running is now 0.
What? That's
good.
We've cleaned up a heap of, that's true actually, you cleaned up fucking heaps of earth, so that's what you'd like.
Yeah.
We'll do the PPF one since we're here and Dode's got the cable off. I genuinely think we should just shut the bonnet, take anything out the back of it. No, just take it for a drive. Just don't go far.
Yeah.
Just go like up to the chipper and turn and come back down.
Yeah.
See, while the coil packs are out, can we change your water temp sensor just for peace of mind, see if it faults on that car or what?
Do we do the test?
Your water temp sensor is dodgy.
I was gonna say that. I would say turn it off and see if it'll start again.
No, it's not.
Stop it and start it. And
Take a key, just like take a key all the way out. Just stop, reset everything.
Yeah.
yeah, it is not like, oh, I don't know, I just wonder why it's still doing it. That fuel pump, fuel pipe still needs a Jubilee to clip on, you'll see it. I don't know.
Which one? Format and beam in.
Just here.
Oh, down there.
The clip's literally on the pipe, just needs put back on, but it's petrol, there's not much pressure in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Where's that? There was long nose pliers kicking about. We'll just fucking squeeze a cunt. Or you can you?
It's like a fucking diesel, you need it.
No, you can't squeeze it by hand. Where's that long nose pliers, dude?
That used to be rapid, and it would drop really quick, and then bounce back up slowly. Like the same time it takes now for it to go back down to where it should sit. It would go all the way down and then back up.
Salted. Right, fuel pipes clamped back on. Go take that ratchet out of there, dude. You'll probably hear rattling because we've got so much shit loose, but I don't worry about it.
Yeah. So probably maybe better to bolt on the coil pack just at the top bolts, but
Alright, chuck one in if nothing else for now. Who's got the coil pack bolts?
I never keep them off. I keep them back.
Just give me one. I'll just chuck one in just to stop it rattling loose.
What the fuck is going on with this thing?
Weird, is it?
No, the math's dodgy, it cuts fuel as well on these.
Do they run without the MAF or will they run at all? That'll be just stop it. It's not going to go anywhere. What, the roof moved? Yeah. Wait till we've got a bonnet shucked, we'll go clean over the top of Calum's car as well. Take it, Calum. I would honestly just go up and down the road a couple of times. Just.
Well, just go in and turn it off. Yeah. That's it.
What's your temperature gauge saying? Aye, so it's warm, so kill it, key out. Will it start? Give it a wee blip. See if it's still. So, we've changed some earths. We've cleaned up some earths. We've got an earth to change in the back. ECU wiring checked, fuel pump wiring checked. Everything's checking out as it should be. It's got a different coil pack in it now from one that we know runs. So that's a good start. So I think it's got. We cleaned up a group earth down the side of the block. Cleaned up the connection on it, and your splitter. It's alright. We scrape on the right on the underside. You can see like the grating, but fuck all. But it's running better than it's actually ever ran.
Coil pack probably.
It's idling better. Idle recovery's better. You used to say, do you know? I used to say your power steering used to make the idle dip massively.
Yeah, it used to go down to like 800, and now it's a grand. It drops to a grand where it should be. Yeah.
So verdict. It seems to be running. It seems to be running better than pretty much it's ever run.
Yeah.
We have cleaned up loads of earths. We're going to replace the PPF earth. We have disconnected the fuel pump, checked for power. It's got power. Plugged it all back in.
Nearly set himself on fire.
Camo nearly set himself on fire. Connor has had the ECU out, plugged back in. Connections are all back in. Swapped over the coil pack box thing with one that we know works. And the car is now running like a dream. Touch wood. So Calum's gonna try to take it home. Hopefully it's fixed.
Fingers crossed.
But we will find out momentarily. This is we could give our, what have we got, 75 subscribers, 73? Give our 73 subscribers a free piece of advice for when they're doing jobs such as stripping the heads or anything. Is these tubs are, there's no other way of putting it, is these are a game changer. You put in them what you want in them. You put a lid on them.
No way.
You write on the lid and then
Holy shit.
you put them in your cabinet.